Ow! That's a rough start to the vlog. I almost broke my nail on my car door because my nails need to be done bad. And ow, that still hurts. Okay, I'm not a baby, I promise. And today, I'm going to take you guys around with me for a couple hours. We are going to do my library vlog, I guess. I have a few movies I need to return, plus one I haven't found in my back seat yet, but I know it's there because I saw it yesterday before I moved things. And I have to return Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Deadpool 2, the supercut, because I'm just not going to watch it. And a video game, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I never even played it. I tend to do that with a lot of stuff from the library, but I have 2 movies to pick up, and I kind of just want to see what books they have at a few different libraries in my area. So let's just kind of get this vlog started. And before we do anything else, I am going to listen to my audiobook for the Raven Boys on my way around and get a protein shake. I will check in a bit. Peace. Welcome to my library. I couldn't get my protein shake as Melissa was closed for a family emergency, which I didn't check Instagram beforehand, so that's fine. I'm currently walking around my young adult section, and yeah, I just want to see what they have. I have a couple of movies to pick up from the whole area, and I'll do that in just a couple minutes, but I do want to see what they have in the young adult section. So I will talk to you guys in a bit, and yeah, let's just kind of take a look around. So, funny story, and I'm gonna put it here first. I'm gonna be doing a mental health recommendations video soon, and actually this is gonna be on the list, and you should pick it up and read it because it's actually one of my favorite books of all time. So there's that. All right, so we're back in my car. I got maybe too many books, but I also stopped by. They are doing, at my library right now, they are doing a book sale, which was kind of counterintuitive because I'm going to the library right now to do a library book haul and showing you all of this because I don't want to spend money on books. But where else can I get 6 books for $2 that I'm actually interested in? They've been on my TBR, and they just have the library binding on them, but I mean, they were cheap, and 5 of them are for me, and 1 of them is for my friend Jamie as part of her birthday gift, which I'm a little late on to give her birthday gift, but we've both been busy, so whatever. I'm actually gonna go off to my other library that's kind of in the same district, and I'm gonna go check out that library to see what they have today, and maybe one more library. I don't know. I just actually got a text from my friend who I was gonna make plans with today, that she had said she couldn't really hang out before because she has a lot to do. She just kind of moved back into the area, and now she kind of has a little bit of time, so I told her I'll pick her up at about noon. So who knows, if she wants to be in the vlog, maybe the vlog will actually feature more than just a library today. But I'll check in with you guys at the next library. I'm going to listen to a little bit more of the Raven Boys. I'm actually really interested in the story so far, but I'm halfway through and I'm still confusing the characters, and I'm not sure if it's just because of the format being the audiobook, but I found reading the physical book too slow because I read the physical book on my trip to Denver. So who knows? But that's going to be all for now. I will check in a little bit. So I'm at library number 2. I have to be a little bit quieter here because the young adult section is kind of out in the open. So yeah, I'm at library number 2. I have 1 more library I'd like to go to today, and yeah, I'm just gonna look around and see what I can get. So check in soon. So this was actually one of my top 5 books of 2017 or 2018. I picked it up when it was new, and I actually love it. It's literally the story of this girl's weight loss journey, and it's a romance, and it's actually one of the perfect summary reads. And I'm actually going to check it out again, not to read, but I have a video idea, and I don't own a physical copy of this yet. Alright guys, I am actually just leaving library number 2. I forgot to film this little part of the vlog when I was still in the parking lot, so now I'm driving. But I'm actually so proud of myself. I actually got 2 new releases. One has been out for a couple weeks, but I've heard Haley and Bookland talk about it a lot, and I really, really, really want to read it. And that was Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan. It just sounds like such a fun, summery, contemporary read, and I just really want to do it. Not really want to do it. Words. I really want to read it, and I actually also got, and I was surprised to get it, because I didn't know the release date was coming up. Like, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know when it was releasing. And that was With Fire on High, I think the title is, by Elizabeth Acevedo. She's the author of The Poet X, which I have yet to read. But With Fire on High has to do with cooking, and cooking is actually a hobby of mine. It's probably one of the favorite things like I do, and it might be because I've worked in a kitchen before or what, but cooking is fun it's fun to me, and it's like part of me wanting to be healthier. So there's that. I'm actually on my way to library number 3 right now, and yeah, 3 libraries in a day, and then I'm gonna go out and pick up my best friend, well, one of my best friends, and maybe vlog with her for a little bit. I don't know what she's comfortable with. I don't know if she's comfortable with being on camera. So there's that. I hate speed limit changes. Don't drop down from 35 to 25. But yeah, so I might vlog with her for a little bit. I'm on my way to library number 3 first, and then I will be picking her up pretty quickly after. I might do a few clips in this next library. The young adult section in the next library is kind of off on its own, which is what I prefer for vlogging in a library. So yeah, I will check in a bit, guys. I'm gonna listen to a little more of the Raven Cycle again, or the Raven Boys technically, and just kind of see where that goes. I'm enjoying my day, kind of like a bookish day, so yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. Welcome to library number 3. I'm gonna film in this little nook because I like this quote right here behind me. And yeah, no, library number 3. I'm in the young adult section, as you can see. And yeah, that's gonna be the last library I'm at today. I'm gonna go and kind of just look around and see what we have and see if there's anything I'm interested in. And if there is, I'll get it because it's a library and it's free. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. Ooh, only 3 tickets.
I'll be there.
Say hi.
Hi.
We're at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't even know if I'm doing this right because I suck at vlogging, but hi. Yeah, I think I did a pretty successful day so far. I'm already at almost 800 tickets. That chain's not done. I have a full bag, and I have that long one there still. It's been successful. You're just like, no. See, we come to a bookstore with all these beautiful books, and she's on her phone. Watching the cart of stuff from Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm guarding. I'm guarding. Why are you zooming in over me?
Alright guys, so I'm back home now. Actually, I'm going to be talking a little quieter, like my library voice, because my dad's home now and he's kind of relaxing. He just got back from work not too long ago and ate dinner. But I ended up getting 12 books today that are on loan and 4 movies, and I think I got 10 books through the book sale. So I'm just going to kind of dive right into a haul here, starting off with the movies. Now the movies I don't know much about. My best friend recommended it to me. Actually, you saw her earlier, Larissa, and she recommended I could start, like, the order to start all the Marvel movies. So I got Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Captain America, and the Avengers. I'm just missing Iron Man 2 for the first 5 she told me to watch. But I'm going to dive into these 4 first and yeah, just see how that goes. So from the first library I went to, which is my home library, it's actually like around the corner. Like I can actually walk to this one if I wanted to. I picked up a new release, and I know it is a Taming of the Shrew retelling, I think it was. And that's If I'm Being Honest by Emily Emily Wibberley and Austin, yeah, that. I'm actually really looking forward to some more contemporaries, and I've heard a lot of good things about this one so far, so I really hope I enjoy this one as well. The next book I picked up is more on the shorter side, on a scale of 1 to 10, by Ceylon Scott, and I don't know much about this. I know Emma Books read it in one of her vlogs, and she didn't enjoy it, but I really want to kind of just like see it for myself, make my own opinions, and see what I enjoy about it. And yeah, it's a short one. It's like only a couple hundred pages, so I can probably get through this in a night if I wanted to. Okay, the next book I picked up is going to be 8,000 Pieces of You. I don't know much about this. I actually picked this up for the cover. I've had the cover kind of on my shelf, like on my, not on my shelf, but on my Goodreads for a while. And I really want to see what this is about, see if maybe the book's as good as the cover is, because whoever designed this masterpiece knows what they're doing. Okay. The next book I got, and I've seen it before and I don't remember much about what it is, like what is inside of it, but it's called Things I'd Rather Do Than Die by Christine Hurley Deriso. I'm bad at names, I'm sorry. Another cover pickup, really. I've seen it a few times at the library and I'm kind of interested in it, and it just sounds interesting. So, not much I can say about that. The next book I picked up is actually one I've read, and I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. I think it was more of a 3-star read for me, but it's something I want to talk about in like maybe a mental health book coming up. So, and that is going to be Sad Perfect by Stephanie Elliott. Now, from what I remember in Sad Perfect, this book is about a girl with an eating disorder, and I remember like she's focused a lot on like her relationships, and she self-harms, and yeah, like I really want to, maybe if I have time I might read this again this year, just because I remember it was short and it was a pretty fast read as well. So that's all I actually got from the first library. So this is coming up, the next 4 books, I think it is 5, I got from the second library I went to. And the first book I picked out is one because I was looking for the next book on my list, and I really wanted to read it, but it's also a new release, and it's called Chicken Girl. I don't know much about it, but the back literally says, I walked up and down Elgin doing my usual moves, the hop, the skip, the jump. The sweat rolled off me. It wasn't the best summer job in the world, but it was nice to be somewhere else for a change, even if that someone was a bird. So I really wanted to like give this a chance, see what it's about. It's a pretty fun cover as it is. So yeah, and then yeah, that's all I can really say. I love the bright cover, and it's also pretty short. So it might just be my next favorite summer contemporary. So this book I actually was intending to get from the first library, and you can see what it is from here, but that is Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan. Haley and Bookland has been talking about this like crazy, and it has been on my radar since she started talking about it, but it looks so fun and so summery. And I mean, hey, it says there are worse things in the world than being a hot dog probably on the back, and look at the cover. Like, I just want to read this and know what this is about. So maybe it'll be another summer contemporary that I love. Now this one has been on my most anticipated reads just because of the cover is beautiful, and I think it just came out today or maybe like within the past few days because it wasn't shelved yet at my library, and that's With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I just know this has something to do with cooking, but I've seen the Under the Dust Jacket and it's beautiful, and this cover is beautiful, and I really wanted to try an Elizabeth Acevedo book, and I wanted to try one that wasn't as hyped as The Poet X. So hopefully it's something good. Now, I know nothing about this next one, but I picked it up because of, once again, it looks like a fun summer not contemporary, but like a misadventure. And that is going to be The Last Day of Summer. And it just looks so fun. Like, it's got a lot of fun colors. There's like pictures and stuff. And yeah, I don't even know what it's about. I just picked it up for the cover. This next one is actually one I've read for maybe, and I picked it up again because I want to do a summer recommendations book, and that's going to be Kale, My Ex, and Other Things to Toss in the Blender. I picked this up in, I think, 2016, 2017, somewhere around that time a few years ago, and this is going to be the story of about a girl who, like, I think her boyfriend broke up with her, and or someone broke up with someone, and she ended up opening a food truck for like smoothies, and she ended up like the entire summer only drinking smoothies, lost a lot of weight, and it's just like her way of getting over the breakup. But the one thing I remember, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find it, is, yeah, here, like the chapter titles are gonna be titles of like smoothies, and they have like the ingredients in the smoothie that like they use to make them. So like this one is Find Your Power, and it has protein powder, peaches, kale, banana, and peanut butter. Like this just sounds, this was not just sounds, I read it, and this was actually probably one of my top reads of 2016, 2017, and this is actually the exact copy I read, I'm pretty sure, because, and it's like, because like no one takes it out, and I wish they did. So there's that, and I just wish more people would read this because I loved it so much. So the next two I got from library number 3, and they were the last two I borrowed from the library, and I got City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I've heard a lot of hype. I don't know much about this. I just know it has like someone who's friends with a ghost, like magic, and I'm coming off soon. I'm gonna be finishing up the Harry Potter series again, and I might want more magic after that. I don't know. This one might get returned unread. And the last one I want to get to, hopefully soon, is going to be Anger is a Gift by Mark Oshiro. I want to read this because I want to go to his signing at BookCon. So that's the only reason I picked it up. I missed out on getting tickets for the signings I really, really wanted to go to because I was at work. But this was one I heard a lot of people like really hype up, and I would not mind giving it a chance, because if I like it, I will go to the signing. So the next books I got, I'm gonna kind of just go over briefly because I don't know much about them, but there were titles I've seen before, titles I've heard before, and they were free, or I got them at the book sale at the library. So the first one that they had was an advanced reader's copy of The Gilded Wolves. This book came out in January of this year, and I've seen the cover. I think it's high fantasy, and yeah, I really wanted to give it a chance, but I didn't want to pay the money for the hardcover edition. The next book I got, and I just know it's a thriller, is What We Buried by Kate A. Borman. I don't even know anything about this other than it's a thriller. It came out in February. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble. That's about it. The next one just sounds fun, and that is a book that came out in January of this year, and it's called Death Prefers Blondes. And it just says a rebel heiress must solve a family mystery with the help of jewel thieving drag queens. I don't know much about it, but this just sounds fun, and I really want to give it a chance. Okay. The last one might be one I'm not gonna like, but it's an out of my comfort zone read, and I've never heard of it, honestly, but it came out in April of this year, and it is The Hummingbird Dagger by Cindy Anstey. It's another advanced reader's copy. My library had them. I'm pretty sure someone tried to donate them, and they just gave them out for free, So I was like, why not? Like, it's 4 free books. I'll just give them a try. If I don't like them, I'll donate them right back. And someone else can get a chance to, or I'll give them away. So the next books, I'll go over 5 of the 6 I bought because 1 is a birthday gift. And I know the person who it's for watches my channel. And the first book I got from the sale was Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody. This, wow. I remember seeing this when it came out and I wanted it just for the cover alone, and it was 50 cents. So I thought maybe now it's finally the time to give it a chance. The next book I got from the sale is going to be Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessl. I remember when this came out, it was so hyped up. I had like a chapter sampler I got from Barnes & Noble, and I never picked it up. I never read the sampler. So for 50 cents, I said, why not? I'll give it a chance. Once again, another really hyped up book, but it was 50 cents and I thought I'd give it a chance. And I just know I think it's Jane Eyre retelling, and that is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. Don't know much about it. I just kind of want to give it a chance. Again, another book I don't know much about, but I wanted to give it a chance. And I don't own the first one, sadly, but I will find a way to pick it up. And that is Shiny Broken Pieces by Sana, names. I don't know their names. I can't pronounce their names. I'm terrible at names today. But yeah, I picked up Shiny Broken Pieces for 50 cents. And the last one I got is one that, once again, I watched Emma Book's latest vlog and she sold me on it, and that is People Kill People by Ellen Hopkins. This has been on my radar. I love Ellen Hopkins, and this has been on my radar for so long, like, well, since it came out. And yeah, once again, for 50 cents, how can I pass up a hardcover book? Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go watch some more booktube or some more movies, maybe snack on some stuff, and just try to get some reading done for the rest of the day and edit this monster of a vlog because I might have vlogged too much. So that's gonna be all. I will catch you guys in my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.